Hi everyone, Jessica Thomas here, getting ready to present my information to you all for EDUC 703. This is the information for my analysis for the course, and I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying the last few weeks of the course that we have together. I do have a visual, a PowerPoint that I'll be going over into in just a second. But as we get started, the individual who I chose for my analysis is Froebel. Hoping I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He was known also as the founder of kindergarten. So he is the individual that I will be doing my analysis on for the course. Alright, so as we're looking ahead, there is the PowerPoint, if you can see it right there on the screen, for Froebel. Why kindergarten? For me, the significance of kindergarten is needed because students have that ability to learn at such a young age. It sets up the basis of what they develop at an early age as far as being able to communicate with their peers, develop friendships, learning numbers, shapes, colors, you name it. All of that information is what students have the ability to engage in during kindergarten. Kindergarten sets the tone for education, and it's like that building block. It's like that first piece that they get in that school setting, especially for students who don't have the opportunity to go through a Head Start program or 4K for that matter. Kindergarten kind of comes in and it takes the place of that. And even for children that do have that exposure to 4K or a Head Start program, kindergarten is still an underlying piece of education that they'll have there as well. The big picture is Froebel himself. He believed that humans were creative and productive. No age restrictions here. He believed that if you were, a young individual, that you could still learn. This is what I believe set the tone for him to create kindergarten. There was no age restriction. It was just a matter of providing the environment, providing the individuals there to engage the students in learning and have the learning take place. Why Froebel? For me, early childhood education has been vital. It's been important to me. That's one of the reasons why I got started in education. I'm now a school counselor in high school, but early childhood education was my first path. I didn't teach, but I started out with early childhood education. And so it's always been one of those pieces that was so important to me, and I felt that students needed it to be successful. Froebel also came up with a system called gifts and occupations. In the picture here provided on the slide, this is just a piece of an example of what that looks like. Simple like building blocks and little pieces for students to engage in the kindergarten setting. He also felt that it was necessary for students to engage in what he considered natural play, just a way for them to be themselves in the classroom and have educators there that were significant to engaging them in the learning as well. A quote here from him says, "The child's soul is an ever-bubbling fountain in the world of humanity." This quote was significant to me because not only does it touch on education, it also touches on kindergarten as well, because that's where it starts from. It starts from them being a child, working their way up into adulthood, and that learning and that knowledge that they gain throughout their lives, it's ever bubbling and it's ever growing, and it's there for them to utilize as they become adults in the world and to share that knowledge with others. So I felt like that quote was very touching for education as a whole. And that concludes my video presentation. I'll bring the screen back to me now. I hope you all enjoyed my video presentation, and I hope that everyone continues to be successful on their journey in this course and any other courses that they have to take throughout the program. And that is it for me. Bye-bye.